Alright everybody, let's do this. This is the historic day. Hello, my name is Austin, and this is my mom. This is good old mom, and we're actually moving out of my childhood home today. Our childhood home. I mean, she didn't grow up here, but she grew up here when I was growing up here. So
but I don't know all the stories.
Yeah, so what we're doing today is we're going to give a nice little house tour of my childhood home that I grew up since 5th grade until literally now. I'm 24.
I'm going to find out the real stories. I want to know what really went down.
Exactly. Yeah, it's going to be pure and nice and fun and wholesome. And it's going to be good because we were just walking around the house just looking at things that we're already getting rid of and packing up. And we already have so many stories to tell. And it's fun because we have multiple perspectives on these stories. For example, we have this picture up there that we're going to jump into that I brought something up. And then my mom has more details about it that I don't even know. So we're going to find out live here today. And it's going to be fun. Veronica's in the chat. She's saying hello.
Hi, Veronica.
We got Twitch Enrique, my roommate Enrique in the chat.
What's
Real
up,
nice.
Enrique?
Cheese it up, Saucy Dinner Party, Ewan, the whole damn team rolling through.
What's up?
Let's do this. As you can see, we're this many steps away from the beach. And not for long, because we're moving. We're moving literally like tomorrow morning. We're getting out of here ASAP. So let's give the tour as if you're walking in like a normal person.
Here,
Check this
I'll
out.
do it.
Bump, 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 like this. Check it out. You want to do the tour? Beautiful. Feel free to lead the people where they want to go. So this is my house. It's a little weird in the sense that you got two doors, and this is what many people think is the main door, but that is just not true. You got to go up these stairs. Whoo! My roommate Zach in the building too. What's up, man? Sweet. My mom's doing a little dance for the people. Always good. Always good.
This is the jungle.
This is the jungle. Yeah. Yeah. That's nice. Where's, do we have the cat sculptures around, or are they packed up already?
We packed them up because they're so important to us.
Yeah. All right. Just a fun little backstory. So I've had many cats throughout my life, and so has my mom. There are cats. They're the family cats, and unfortunately, cats don't live forever. So to honor their memory and cherish who they were to us, we end up going to Color Me Mine, or one of those pottery painting places, and we have one for each cat we've had growing up, which is fun. So we have two, and we're making a third, unfortunately, soon for our cat Vanilla. But usually this is where we had like a little kitty cat cemetery, which sounds kind of dark, but really it's a little remembrance and a thankful garden for the cats.
And it's next to Fred.
This is Fred. I forgot about Fred. This is going to be so fun because I'm going to remember things about my house that I don't even remember. And I think we're both going to learn things here, which is cool.
Grandma, who's passed, gave us that when we first moved in. It was a housewarming gift. He was about this big.
He was tiny.
We named him Fred.
Wow. Good old Fred.
Good old Fred. High five, Fred.
Heck yeah.
Up high, down low.
Beautiful.
To the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to pass on the love.
That's sweet. And then other little thing to point out, we have a shed here. Back in the day, this shed did not exist. Now it holds surfboards and other like nonsense fun stuff, which is good. But yeah, there used to be a direct pathway from here to my room, and if I ever needed to sneak out or whatever, this was the pathway. What? You're going to learn all the secrets today. It's going to be fun. It's the last day. Might as well get the secrets out. Let the people know. So then you walk up this beautiful little balcony area, and follow my mom. And it says, welcome! We used to have two little garden gnomes here. Additionally, in the whole garden, we usually have a ton of garden gnomes, but they're packed up for now.
And we used to jump in, we used to break into
Oh my god, yeah. So whenever I would forget my key to get in the house, I used to just break through this window. But then my mom was like, anyone can do that. So we started tying it up with shoelaces, which was real fun. But it was cool. There's many a time when I've had to crawl across this thing and crawl through this window, which is fun. You know, it's wholesome, it's fun, it's good. And this is our balcony. As you can see, there's nothing on it right now.
Can I tell a story?
You want to tell the story of the balcony?
Okay. No, let me tell a story of the roof.
Oh
So,
my god,
one
yeah.
day, Austin and his boys were here. I think Jackson was a part of that. Was Jackson? No, it was Ryan.
It was Ryan and Donovan. Good old Ryan and Donovan.
And, Bob and I were out somewhere, and my friends send me a picture of Ryan and Donovan with beach chairs on the top of the roof.
As you should.
Basically waving to people. And
We
they're
were
like,
greeting the people.
You do know your son's on the roof, right?
Right, as you
can't-
should be.
You cannot get away with anything in this town.
That's true. Laguna is a very small town. You can legitimately not get away with anything.
Can you check out my tomatoes?
This is my mom's tomato garden. It's beautiful. Hey, Ewan coming through with 100 bits. Uh-oh, here he goes. What's he going to say, Ewan?
This is confession hour, but it's only confession hour about house things.
Beautiful. Yo, so we do a thing on our stream called Confession Hour, Mom.
Okay.
And what Confession Hour is for exactly 1 hour a day. If you got something you got to get off your chest, you can go ahead and do so via bits, which is a lot of fun. So Ewan just gave us $1, and he says, Confession Hour today is just about the house. So let's confess some things about the house. And first off, let's talk about this tomato plant. Thank you, Ewan, by the way.
Yes, thanks, Ewan. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tomatoes. It's
A
never-
beautiful crop, they're saying.
First of all, thank you, but it's never really produced. And now that we're moving,
Are you taking them with you?
I'm
Are you gonna pass them on?
gonna eat them.
Wow, savagery.
I'm gonna eat them, and then I might throw them in the neighbor's yard. I
Yeah,
don't like them at all.
yeah, woohoo, yeah, woohoo, yeah, woohoo. This is fun, man. You get my mom and I together, and it's a problem in the best way possible.
Wait, we have to do this super cute door. The door
Oh, you gotta show the people the door.
Okay, hold on.
Beautiful door. We got a nice little welcome here. Ooh, check this out. This is cute. Beautiful. Oh, where are you going? Oh, I didn't know we had it downstairs. Oh, you coming back up? Beautiful. Just beautiful. Yeah, we got one of these fun Dutch doors, which is sweet. It didn't used to always be this yellow, but my mom loves yellow, and you know, as someone who's not a huge fan of yellow, this is the best yellow that I know of.
Confession: he does not like yellow.
I'm not a huge fan of yellow.
I love
They're
yellow.
saying, how'd you break the door like that? No, that's how it is. Yeah, magic. My mom's strong. Watch out. Absolutely watch out. Anyways, boys, if you can't tell where I got my personality from, hello!
And I'm a little tired.
Exactly. Okay, fun little detail. Let's tell the people about these guys.
Oh my goodness.
The lizards. I
Geckos,
feel like you know the gecko story better than I might.
So geckos are
We have two of them. We have two geckos hidden on our roof.
right here.
Check out this one. Two geckos hidden in the house.
So actually, we just sold the house, and part of selling the house, they put in the contract that the geckos had to stay because geckos in Hawaii are good luck.
That's
So
true.
the person who owned this house before, which by the way, I went to high school with them.
Crazy.
Crazy little world, and I didn't know till we did the walkthrough, but he was Hawaiian, and so the geckos in the house provided good luck.
They're great. I like them. I like the fact that they've been here since we moved in, and they're staying here when we move out.
Yeah.
The geckos are permanent.
And I used to have my board in the rafters back in the
Yeah, so these are we have the rafters in the living room here. You can see like that rafter and the one over there. We used to have a surfboard hanging there, which was a lot of fun. Additionally, we used to have a couch over there, which was cool. But we're moving. We're absolutely moving and grooving. So that's that.
Can we show them something?
Is it this
Confession time.
picture? This is the big confession picture. Let me turn on the light here. Boop. Is that gonna work?
Yeah.
Nice. Cool. Here's a fun one. So, should I tell the story really quick about
Well,
what
let
I
me explain
thought was the
history.
story? Yeah, you go
So
for it.
This was provided to us. It's an old picture of our house from 1938. When it was
Oh,
first
yeah,
built.
really quick, tell the people
By
the
the way,
history of the house, because
Our
nobody
house-
knows.
Our house is a Sears kit. Most of you don't even know what a Sears kit is, but I think you know what Sears is. Like,
Yeah, Sears. We've heard of Sears.
All right. So the stores used to have these big catalogs, and back in the day, before Amazon Prime, when you needed something, that's who you would go to.
Shout out to Amazon Prime really quick.
Shout out hashtag Amazon
That's great.
Prime.
Exclamation point Prime in the chat, boys.
Prime. So, long story short is people used to literally order a kit to build things. So they ordered a kit from the Sears catalog to build this exact house we're in. So the house behind us went on to probably a big catalog, ordered how to buy this house. So this is called a Sears kit house. It was
Yeah.
built by hand. And this is all dirt roads and Model Ts.
1938?
1938.
That's our house in 1938 right there.
Yeah, so-
look at that car, by the way.
So to be really kind, our last people who I, again went to high school with left us this beautiful picture. Which, by the way, we will be giving this picture to. You
gotta pass it down.
New owners. But Austin confessed something today. You just-
Yeah, all right, well, here's my confession. So, I remember I was in middle school, and I got in trouble for something. I'm not sure what. I was goofing. But, unfortunately, when I was cleaning the whole house with, like, Windex and nonsense, and I sprayed this photo with some blue Windex, and I absolutely just stained the hell out of it down here. So there's a massive blue cloud, and I was like, oh no, this is a legitimate photograph from 1938, and I somewhat almost ruined it. Scared the heck out of me. And then my mom says she has some sort of detail that I don't remember. I don't know what I got in trouble for. I don't know why I had to clean this painting, but I did. This picture, it needed a nice cleaning.
You know,
But what did I do?
Austin called me the meanest mom in Laguna Beach.
Did I?
Yes.
I would never.
Yes,
I would
not,
never.
I would not let him have a Facebook. First of all, unless he has straight A's.
That is kind of. I wasn't allowed to get like Twitter unless I got perfect grades.
Yeah, straight A's.
Yeah,
Well, because the thing
real.
is, Austin was so freaking smart.
But listen, like as a social media person, I was like, I can't get on Facebook. What do you mean?
Oh,
Especially back in the day
please.
when Facebook wasn't stupid.
Okay, well, anyway, long story short, he was so smart. He was so smart, but he he kind of phoned it in, to be honest with you. He phoned in his smartness. So, but he was the king of procrastination.
Yeah, still coming in hot.
So, I was so sick of having him sit down. I'm like, Austin, do your homework. Set the timer. Focus. I got so sick of it. So finally one day I said, you know what, Austin? In this house, oh my God, I'm going to sound like such a biatch.
This is great. I don't remember this.
In this house, you will either go to college.
Oh my God, I remember this. I know exactly where we're going now. Oh no. This is a real conversation. Hold on one second. It froze. Unfreeze. Ah! Yeah, this is a real conversation that happened. I very much remember this.
So I said, you will either go to college or you will get a job with a skill. And since you're not interested in studying, means you won't go to college. So let's give you a skill. Here's Windex. Here are paper towels. You get to do all the windows in the house. His face effing dropped. And I said, and he goes, oh, no, I'll do my homework. I'm like, oh, no. You've already decided not to. It's time to do all the windows. He's like, but I have to do this tomorrow. I'm like, no.
Too bad. You're cleaning the windows, buddy.
I made him do all the windows. So this is called passive aggressive.
It was good.
That's why that's blue. He's probably like,
Whoops. Oops.
yeah, he's
Ooh, me. Whoops.
too much on that one. Some damage. And long story short, after about 2 hours of cleaning the windows, he begged to do his homework. And I said, all right.
I don't think I've ever begged to do my homework other than that day. That is the only day I've ever been like, please, let me do my homework.
I'm going to ruin my niceness. I'm going to ruin my reputation on this.
No. I think this is nice because my favorite thing about Twitch is you get to see the reality of the world. My mom's incredible, of course. But, people, sometimes you got to be a mom and you got to make sure your kid's doing their homework. And you did the right thing. I learned a lesson that day. So, high five for that. You killed it.
Way to clean windows off.
It was a good thing. All right, what else we got in the house here?
You forgot that story, didn't you?
I completely forgot. You were like, well, you're either going to college or you're going to graduate high school with a skill. And I went, what does that mean? And then she handed me the Windex. And I said, well, that's the world we live in now. It's great. Here's the original lighting fixture from 1938 in our kitchen. Pretty cool. This is our kitchen. It's pretty small, but it does the job. We've had many good meals made in here. Swedish pancakes in the oven constantly. This is where my cat would drink water and stuff. There's a beautiful little window you could open up and go, wow, look at that.
I know. So can we turn on a light or anything?
They're saying your reputation is going up as a nice person and a good mom. They're also saying the blue is actually looking pretty good in the picture.
It's tough love.
It's good. Yeah, exactly. They like it. They think it's a good artistic touch.
Okay. Good to know. So
All right.
Go to the liquor cabinet? Let's tell that story.
Whoa, God. Oh, no, we're
That's
here.
not here. Oh, hold on a second.
All right.
So one day, I decide to go into the refrigerator and go, I'm going to get that limoncello.
Lemon
That
who?
limoncello that I got from Italy, the lemon liqueur. Well, the thing about limoncello is you put it in the freezer and you drink it after dinner. It's delicious, except when your son and his friends drink it and put water in it and put it in the freezer.
Here's the fun part. That was not me. That was cousin Rachel.
Wasn't Tyler?
That was my cousin Rachel.
Are you sure it wasn't Tyler?
That's another fun part. That's the thing is if I'm blaming it on cousin Rachel, that means it was actually my cousin Rachel. Because if I was blaming it on Tyler, I wouldn't believe it as much.
Okay, I might buy it.
Because I didn't know what that was. I was like, limoncello, this is going to be like $300. I wasn't about to mess with that. Yeah. But I did know about this section. So that's where I tapped in. Because I will admit I'll admit what I've done in the past.
So Austin,
I've checked out this section. But limoncello, I am clean.
No, Austin was not a big partier.
Let me flip this around here. I really didn't start partying until like senior year of high school.
Until his stupid dad got a separate little house, and him and his homies would be like, oh, we have to stay by close school because we have so much.
Yeah, I got like school tomorrow.
Yeah, and by the way, check out his YouTube video about them like snorting celery.
Celery party on YouTube.
Phenomenal YouTube, but
great content.
Yeah, I'm sure. All right, so I'm like, oh, we had this up here. So finally, Austin, I think senior year or something like that, you started.
Yeah, I was like, freshman year. I think honestly, because senior year, if I was gonna drink, I wasn't gonna drink your alcohol. Freshman year of college, I was like, well, we've cracked the seal here. Alcohol is alcohol.
Yeah, and when he came home, not that he just drank. Well, first of all, Bob and I don't do a lot of hard alcohol, but we have some.
That is also very true. The fact that they have this many bottles, and they do not drink hard liquor. I was like, they will find out in 50 years. Yeah. And turns out I got lucky. It was like 5.
Because we went to a very, very fancy event, a Kettle One event, very private tasting, some super crazy high-end vodka. bottles given to us, lovely, from the family, phenomenal, right?
Beautiful.
Gorgeous. And then all of a sudden, guess what? We came back and literally I decided to have, I don't know, we were going to do a mixed drink, and literally it was like drops. They left all the bottles in there, like all 10 of them, with drops. And all they said was Tyler.
It was my best friend from growing up, Tyler, of course.
Yeah.
You know it was Tyler. It had to be Tyler.
Magically.
Tyler's always goofing around in our house.
It's not surprising for me to, when I do drink anything like that, which is rare, that there's a drop, and Tyler drank it.
They're saying Austin would never. Freaking Tyler in the chat. That's what they're saying.
Sure.
Freaking Tyler.
Right,
also, an article my mom wrote. She's a baller, and the kids didn't know my mom was a baller.
This is an article from years ago with group fitness and personal training coming together, which was never ever considered. And now, by the way, I'm the vice president of group fitness and team training for a major company. So
shout out to my mom.
Right here pays the bills.
Yeah. What do we got in this room? We got, oh my God, we got some big pictures. All right, check out this one. This is a picture of me. How old am I? Like kindergarten? Like kindergarten-ish?
4, I think 4, and then maybe 4, maybe, I don't know.
All right, so this picture is really important. So my childhood cat, like the cat, I had 3 cats growing up, but I had one cat that just clung by my side, and he was my cat, and that's Vanilla. Backstory on this cat, Vanilla. We're in this picture, we're at my grandma's house, and we actually found this kitten on the roof. So me and my cousins were playing in the backyard, and we heard small meowing, and we told our grandpa, and he went to the roof, and turns out there were cats. And I said, you know what? This is my cat now. And from that day forward, that was my cat. That was literally it. And then he lived with me until I was like a junior in college. I grew up with this cat heavily. I never had siblings, but this cat was a brother to me. A real nice one.
And then up there is my favorite Mother's Day of all time.
Oh, yeah, I graduated college on Mother's Day.
It was awesome.
Which is real fun. Real quick, shout out to everybody in the chat, too. I'm loving all the I Love My Teams in the chat. Shout out to everybody chilling. Thank you for joining us in this nice little house tour of my childhood home. We are moving out tomorrow. Thank you for the host. I appreciate it. And thank you for just being here, everybody. This is a lot of fun. Let's keep this tour up.
Memory lane.
This picture is middle school church camp. And my mom was a camp counselor, and it was cool because my mom was cool. It wasn't like when your mom goes to be a cabin leader at a church camp and you're like, oh, no. I was like, this is great. This is, like, my mom was cool enough to, like, do it, and I wasn't ashamed or embarrassed, which is fun.
I'm going to put a challenge out there. What song did we play in the car all the way? Shh, don't let that Austin sang his heart out.
One of my favorites.
They have to guess.
They'll never guess it. You will never guess what my favorite song was in like 2006.
And he sang loud
and proud
the whole way.
Multiple times.
So get ready.
Many a time.
So let's see what they say. I don't know.
It's true. It's true.
I'm going to set my Apple Watch.
Wow, she's setting the watch, so it's official.
You know what? You got exactly 5 minutes figured
out.
It's
like total eclipse of the heart. Wow. Close, Crimmy. Close. All right, what other guesses we got? Let's continue the house tour. If I see someone say it in the chat, I'll let you know. Courtney says hi. The whole team says hi. It's good. It's real good.
All right.
Something by Backstreet Boys? No, you're getting closer.
No, but Austin does a really good bye.
I actually did. That's actually true. I did it on a cruise ship this Thanksgiving. Ain't no lie, baby. Bye. Bye. You gotta do the hand bites on the bye. And you also gotta do this is critical. I do do a good Backstreet Boys. It ain't no lie, baby. Bye. And if you're not doing it right, learn something. It's important. It's culture.
Just don't try.
Don't even try.
Or maybe you should cry.
Exactly. We got a freestyle cipher in my childhood bathroom. Check out this mirror really quick. Something I want to point out is wild. This is the original mirror from 1938, and you can see that because it says stuff here. But my favorite part about this, and I don't know if you've ever noticed this, it says the word glass backwards, but the GL is gone. So my entire life, we just have the word ass on my mirror, and I thought that was hilarious.
I never knew that.
It says ass on our mirror.
Well,
it just says ass.
I would magically open this up and be like, what are these eyelashes doing in here? What are these ponytail holders doing in here?
Oh, no. Whose is this? Whose is this? I don't know whose this is.
He'd be like, Tyler's. No, it's not Tyler's. Yeah,
No clue.
We're going to go through this stuff later. Oh, by the way, Austin dug on putting color in his hair.
Because Austin had the crazy thing is, this is from 2004. I clearly remember buying this bottle in 4th grade. Ice back in the day was very expensive.
Austin, you should take this.
Wow, I wonder if it would still like do
I
it.
wonder if we did a like
I'll do
did
it.
it,
I don't
did it
care.
like did it like the tips like
I'll do it
what's
now.
called?
Frosted
Ombrage?
tips.
Ombrage.
Ombre.
Yeah.
Ombre.
Ombre. Kind of like when I tell me why I don't know what words are.
Oh, really quick, yeah. So if you know anything about my mom, you know she doesn't call things what they're actually called. And if you know anything about me, I kind of do the same thing. But my mom is on a different level. She can say a word that is not even close to what she's trying to talk about, and I'll guess it because she's my mom. I know what she's trying to say.
patient.
Yeah, the King's Speech. She like we were talking about movies, and if she says the English Patient, I go, oh, you mean the King's Speech? She's like, yeah, of course. And like there's never like a delay. We share a brain. It's real nice.
Tell me how you almost knocked yourself out.
Oh, I almost died in the shower in a cool way. So really quick, check out our shower curtain. This is pretty sweet. Shout out to a good shower curtain.
But we're gonna give that up to Austin, and I think Austin. Wait.
Oh, true.
I think if you would like to get an outfit made by this shower curtain,
I would love that. I might have to make pants out of the shower curtain.
and maybe you get a matching pair from Austin if the price is right.
We might have to. That would be insane. My childhood shower curtain clothing would be incredible.
You get a cute little dress on that.
But anyway, check this out. Real quick
Do
backstory.
boys still wear skirts?
Yeah.
But no, they don't.
Yeah, if you wanna. It depends.
But was that like a fashion trend?
It still is. I think it's just, it goes in and out of seasons.
What about Merces too? Guys
Merces? We call them satchels now. It's weird because guys aren't going to say purse. They'll say satchel, though.
That sounds very...
Yeah, right? It's very fun. It's very fun.
Right.
Gender in action. Check this out. This is my childhood bathroom. Look at these custom fish. I remember as a kid, I named every one of these fish. Other cool thing about this is when I first lived here, I was just entering the 6th grade. I was just wrapping up 5th grade, 2005. And when I started taking showers in this shower, I was this tall. I remember being the eye level with like the bottom of the fish. And now I'm like 6'4", and we're here. I look at this. It's the shower head. So if I ever want to take a shower in this shower now, I gotta do a little bit of this. Which is kind of fun. It's kind of fun. But it's fun to see how I've grown. Whoops, it happens. Let's get out of here. Oh, the story about how I almost died in here. What are the fish's names? Man, I wish I could tell you. I'm pretty sure this guy's name's Fred. That's the only one I can tell you. That's Fred. That's all I know. But this right here, you see this? Let me just show you really quick. Close up. Boom. It didn't used to always look like that. This nice little shelf used to go out to here and back around. One day, your boy dropped the soap, ha. I dropped the soap, and as I'm coming back up, the back of my head just goes, BAM! And instantly, the entire ceramic shelving just cracks completely. And I'm in the shower, and I'm about to go to middle school, and I'm like, oh my god, that hurts so bad. I hit my head so hard that I ended up being nauseous, which was like a weird experience, because I wasn't sick or anything. I hit my head so hard, I was so nauseous, I didn't go to school.
Okay, timer done.
That's it. No one guessed the song.
Okay.
The song I sang all the way up to 6th grade camp.
I'm going to give you one more chance.
One more chance.
It has the artist...
Was
not
the
on
winner.
Was the winner of American Idol.
The first one.
Okay, now, because I gave you that, you
got 1 minute.
1 minute. Hold on.
1 minute.
And it's Apple, which means...
Apple Watch.
hope to God
So
they
it's an
didn't-
accurate
hope to
timer.
God they didn't do an update. Okay,
Yeah,
go,
exactly. You
got
got 1 minute. Who's going to guess it? Who's going to guess the song?
1 minute.
Kelly Clarkson is right, but which song? Oh, my room. We got to go in my childhood room next.
Oh my God,
Since
now-
You've Been Gone, Grinny wins.
Ding, 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 ding.
There we go.
Austin, give her a shot.
It's a Since You've Been Gone, I Can Breathe for the First Time. Something like that.
No, you're not singing.
No, I don't
Austin,
sing that song anymore.
Sing.
I don't even know. There has to be a backup track.
Sing.
Since you've been gone, I can't breathe for the first time. There it is. We did it. We're moving on. Yeah. All right, here's my room. Let's get into it. Oh, Lordy.
I'm gonna get in trouble because I'm the meanest mom here too.
Oh, this is great. Hey, guys, welcome to my childhood room. I'm just kidding. It's some exercise equipment now. Hey, guys, welcome to my childhood room. It's bikes now, which is cool. Anyways, long story short, this is the room I grew up in. But as soon as I moved out to college, it turned into the gym. Turned into the gym.
That's what paid your college.
That's true. The gym also made college possible, so thank you. Where's the pillows? Listen, there's not even a bed anymore. But this is my childhood room. It's not the biggest room, but it is a room, and I loved every second of it.
Through through this, Austin.
Oh my God.
Row through this whole
Just row through it all.
presentation.
Beautiful. Well, let's give the little tour of my room really quick. Oh, man. Your mom is exactly like you, and I love her so much. That is true, Granny. That is true. It's great. But this is my childhood room. Check out this thing. I actually want this. Can I take this before we leave?
Oh, you should.
I want this. I want this to be my, like, light holder.
Yeah,
We
totally.
gotta make that. I'll have to tell Bob. We'll have to make that happen. They're saying, row, row, row your boat.
Okay, and then we have to show them that. Okay, hold on.
We do. Row, row, row your boat, says Raggle Fraggle. Ooh, it's beautiful. Ooh, we got some clips in the chat. I can't wait to see those.
If you watch, what's that stupid show with Kevin Spacey? He's the president. What's it called, everybody?
He's the
He's
president?
the president of that show. And
Oh, the House of Cards?
yes, he has one of these on his seat. He has nothing on me.
That's true. That is true.
And I don't sexually harass people I work with.
That is true. Well, you're the winner there. So this is my childhood room. When I first moved into it, my bed originally was this way, right? When I first started living here, my bed went this way.
There's bunk beds.
Oh, I actually had a bunk
Okay, I'm
bed.
gonna put this up here. Hurry up.
Oh
before
my
Austin gets
God,
done.
great.
Do you see it?
Oh no, this
no.
picture's now on the internet forever. That's my 8th grade drama show where I played the White Rabbit just because I had the highest
everybody.
voice in drama.
Show love to Austin. Show love to Austin.
no.
Okay. Wait, can I tell you something?
Oh,
so
no.
I didn't even know he was in. Okay, I didn't even know he was in it. I didn't even know he was in the show. And he'd be like, you were such a little butthead, kind of. So he would do like chores, and he'd be like, I'd be like, what's that? And he's like, nothing. He did not say one word in the house. I would hear him hum in the shower or whatever. I'd be like, what's that? So then he's like, oh, I'm going to play. He's a freaking star of the show. I go, there's this freaking rabbit, and he had like the songs the whole time, and he would not sing in front of us.
It'll
Not once.
happen.
Not once.
It'll happen. It'll happen. What are you gonna do? But it was good. It was a sellout performance. We sold out every show. Thank you so much. It was my drama years. Beautiful time.
Can I be another mommy really quick?
Oh yeah. Oh, this is a good one.
This is the My Hero project.
I want really quick. Your boy won an international film festival as a freshman in high school.
Can I tell that story too?
Sure.
Hey, Mom, I have to go to this thing. What thing? I have to wear like a jacket or something. Well, when is it? It's tonight. What?
That's pretty accurate.
It's at 5 o'clock. What are you talking about? And he goes, well, actually, yeah, I have to go. And I'm like, well, what is it? I go, he goes, it's for film. I go, well, what is it? And he goes, it's an awards banquet. I'm like, what awards banquet? He's like, oh, it's just some award banquet. He won an award, which qualified him to go to USC for an international award, which he ended up winning.
Yay.
For a documentary called, Home Run Day.
Have a Home Run Day. Oh my God, Young Baseball made a documentary called Have a Home Run Day that ended up winning an international documentary film contest.
Of the world at USC.
They played it at USC.
And the head of USC comes up to her and goes, hey, are you interested in coming to a school like USC? And Austin goes, not really.
I legitimately said no.
Really?
I legitimately said
I
no.
wanted to punch him. I mean,
I'm not trying to go to the University of Spoiled Children.
but look at this. Here's what's cool.
Really quick, I didn't realize the weight of that until I'm now a 24-year-old dude. That is so funny. Hold on, I think it's flipping. It's flipping on a fun screenshot. Is it flipping? There we go. I didn't realize how intense that was. One of the deans of USC was like, hey, you interested in USC? And I was like, nah.
Not really.
Not really. Which is like pretty cool when you think about it. I was flexing on accident.
Can I just tell you this though? What's awesome about this is these are made from junk places. Like this is made from.
This is from Africa. This is long story short. There's an artist in Africa who goes to like landfill areas and he takes garbage and he makes them into something beautiful. And if you were the winner of a category at the My Hero Film Festival or whatever, you got this. Look at this Nokia phone on the back. He's got a Nokia phone on the back. It's
cool.
good. It's real good.
Yeah.
Yeah, boys. It's been fun.
Okay, good. Sorry, back to you.
But check this out. So, this is where my bed started. It was facing this way, which was cool. And then eventually I jumped on the bed too many times.
No, you had bunk beds.
That's true. So, 5th grade, we're right here, and there's a bed, and then there's another bed. So, we got bunk beds up and down. But I'm an only child, which is fun. So we had that bed. We eventually got rid of the bunk beds. I forgot about that.
Then we had just one bed.
Then I got a big boy bed. And I got a real nice big boy bed over here.
Lasted how long?
A little bit. How long? I don't remember.
2 weeks.
Oh. Whoops. I love to jump on the bed, and so should you. Unless you break your bed. I broke my bed in 2 weeks. So you know what I said? I said, that's great. Let's just put it on the floor.
And when you moved out of college, you got a brand new bed. And how long did that one last?
I think less than 2 weeks.
Exactly. So bottom line.
Oh
is,
my God,
Austin,
that's true.
You are not going to change.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump on the bed regardless. It's fun. It's
He's
fun.
a bed jumper.
I'm a bed jumper. So childhood bed here. Eventually it broke and I just put it on the floor and I had it over in this section, which is nice. This is my childhood TV really quick. I've had this TV since I think 2002. This was like a Christmas gift. I remember opening it and being like, I am the luckiest boy in America. I very much remember opening this because I was legitimately blown away.
How about junior?
I was blown away. Oh my God.
Stickers.
That was a junior lifeguard for a couple seasons. I'm a certified junior lifeguard, which is pretty fun.
And tell me how.
Cat box.
And I used to hear little girls at the side of the store, Austin.
I don't remember that.
So why don't you admit how you used to sneak out of the house?
Should I show the people?
Can I just tell you, I don't even know.
All right, well, let's go ahead and tell the story since that's the part of the night we're at. Sometimes you gotta sneak out of the house. Was I doing anything devilish? No. Was I literally just goofing around with my friends? Yeah. I never did anything bad. When I would sneak out, I'd go to like a random house and then make their bacon. Did I ever tell you about this? This is true.
Who's that really mean girl with the blonde hair?
Oh yeah, I remember that too. Yeah, I don't even want to say it. I don't want to say it. I don't want it. You don't even want to give her attention.
No, she's
awful.
Austin.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that where you
ridiculous.
went?
No, I never went to her house ever.
I would love to.
Ever.
I would love to toilet paper her house.
But I did go to like, there was one time when I snuck out and Donovan and I, it's like midnight, and we
How
go
old are
to,
you?
I was a senior in high school, like I was like a senior in high school. I literally never snuck out until I was like, I snuck out at Ryan's house maybe once as a sophomore where we literally went to the beach and watched the sunrise.
Yeah, but
We were like good kids. And then senior year of high school, junior year when I met Taylor and Ashley was the time. Because they were seniors and I was a junior and I was like, well, hanging out with the cool kids. And that's what that was.
They were fun.
They were
And
really
then
fun and
also,
nice though.
Our house, the wood creaks, but you said
Oh
there's a way
yeah,
to walk
there's
around.
a way to walk around the house so the wood don't creak. Because my parents live down below, and they can hear every footstep in the house. Not if you step in the right spots. That's how it goes. But
Yeah, you jumped out.
let's show the people how I used to sneak out. Back in the day, I showed you there was a shed in the backyard. Back over here, this didn't used to be here. I used to sneak out that way.
You did?
Yeah, because
This window?
No, I never opened this window. This is an original 1938 fixture of a window.
Oh, that's
and you
right.
told me do not ever open this. So I've opened it once in my life.
Yeah, it's true.
And you were like, don't do that. And that was literally it. But you want to hold this really quick and I'll show the people how I used to sneak out of the house?
I almost want to open up that window just to be a bad.
Yeah, right? Really quick. That's beautiful.
Okay.
Check this out. So you would sneak out the window. It's not a big drop, but it's a little bit. And then I would go this way, and I would sneak out. I would jump this fence and sneak over through there, which was fun. But feel free to hold this really quick. I'll show the people.
Hi, people.
The official sneak out. If you want to back up a little bit.
Okay, back it up.
There didn't used to be equipment here. Also, conveniently, my bed used to be right here. So when you crawled back in, you could literally just dive in the room and land on a bed. You didn't like ka-thunk. You landed on a bed.
This
which
is
was
fantastic
great.
to learn.
It is
now.
fun.
Thanks,
so you
Austin.
start with your foot, and then you go this way.
Austin
You
Dodge.
do that, and there's a little like side railing that you can hold on to. And then if you're a tall boy, you just leave. Then you go, see ya. And then you go out on the town and you have a good life.
Hey, is my cheer box down there,
That's it.
or did Bob throw it away?
I don't think he threw it away, did he?
Bob, you threw away my Bob.
Yeah,
He
told me
did.
to.
Your cheer-
What, Bob?
He told me to. I just do what I'm told around here.
Oh,
That's all I
please.
do.
Beautiful.
What are you doing out there? Oh, you.
Oh, nothing.
No. Oh, yeah. You never snuck out that one.
Never once.
No.
That's not.
No.
Everyone's going crazy. They're like, hi, Bob.
Hey, everybody.
Do
Hey,
you-
everybody.
Great.
Brian never told us you snuck out of here.
No,
either.
no.
No, he would never.
Brian's
tell
our
us.
neighbor next door.
Yeah.
Check this out. It's the easy way to get in. Check how easy it is to get in, Mom.
Okay,
Check
let me
this
see.
out.
Hold on. And then I need to hear
Right to the
any
top.
stories from Bob.
grab
Oh,
this.
no. Bob needs to talk about Tuck, Tuck, Tuck.
You go like this. and you
Oh, my
climb back in,
gosh. Austin, be careful.
And you're home.
Okay, there are
And that's
two.
it. And then you go to bed and you wake
I
up
need
later.
the two of you next to
That
each
was
other.
pretty easy.
I need to talk about Tuck, Tuck, Tuck and how you used to get Austin out of the,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Tuck, Tuck,
The
Tuck.
way I would wake up every day.
Every
Want to tell the
day.
story?
No, Tuck, Tuck, Tuck or
This
taking a
was-
shower.
This was
Both
going,
are good.
this- going to bed.
Yeah.
The only way he would go to bed is if we wrestled first.
You gotta wrestle. I love wrestling. I'm a wrestling
I
fan.
we couldn't get him to go to sleep unless we wrestled. We
You have
wrestled
to wrestle
every
or I'm not
night.
going to bed.
And I had to pin him for 3 seconds.
You literally had to do 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Tuck, tuck, tuck. Or it
Yeah.
didn't count.
People are
I would
shouting
get
out
out of bed.
wrestling,
I would just
wrestling,
get out of bed.
wrestling.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
If I didn't get 3 counted, I got out of bed and left.
Yeah.
And they would scream,
Exactly.
Tuck, Tuck, Tuck.
But if I got 3
Tuck, tuck,
counted,
tuck.
that was game. And I would go to bed.
Oh my
And I
gosh.
had to- and the other way we did it was I had to have his whole body underneath cover.
I had to be fully tucked in.
And he would
I was
stick a
just being
finger
wreck.
out, and that would be it. And I'd say tuck, 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 real quick, and then they
Like, oh, got me, and I'd go to bed. It was an honorable system.
Okay.
And then we wake up in the morning, and
I don't wake up
know.
for
You know.
anything.
Yeah.
Kat knows I wake up at like 1. They know I wake up at like 1 p.m. So tell me.
People are saying, what a historical moment. Go ahead.
Yeah, like what was it like waking me up at 6 in the morning? Because that's 7 hours before I wake up now
Every
as a
day.
24-year-old.
Every day.
Oh God.
I can show you how you got to the shower.
Oh yeah. So
We can-
we can reenact it. Check it
We'll
out.
reenact it.
It's a little reenactment. So I'm sleeping. At this point, my bed's broken.
He'd be laying
So I'd
there.
be laying down. This is legitimately how I went to my shower.
It's our, we have
every
all this
morning.
equipment here. Go ahead. Go ahead.
After probably 8 times of saying, Austin, you got to get up and got to get up.
I'm working on it.
And this is how I would pull him.
This is true. This is true.
This is every
This is
day.
true.
Into the bathroom.
This is how it goes.
This is how.
Every-
That would be it.
And then I would lay here, but the floor
Yeah.
was so cold that I had to at least get up.
Yeah.
And then I told this story to Chat the other day. To continue sleeping, I would sit on the toilet, cowboy style, like this.
No, you
This is
wouldn't.
not a joke. This
No.
is serious.
No, you didn't.
So I'm in middle school and
Dude,
I
you
want to
have
keep sleeping.
issues.
You move the tissues, got an armrest, go back to sleep.
No.
I am not surprised.
I'm not even
Right.
joking. That's real.
Would you let the
I was
would you
6 foot
let the water run?
No, I'm just sitting there. Until I was, take a shower. And he's, take a shower. I'm like, what? I used to fall asleep standing up in the shower too. I would just lean against the wall like this.
Austin,
I'm not a morning person.
We know that.
Oh,
That we know.
you're hilarious.
it's fun. This is great. We're all learning things here today. This is wild. I'm loving it, man.
I want to hear about the flowers where I'm the meanest one on the planet.
Which one?
My biggest regret with Austin. My biggest regret.
This boy needs his sleep, they're saying.
No.
Zolek says he just needed sleep.
Oh.
Destiny, thank you for the host. I appreciate it.
I would say my biggest regret as a mom is you can't sweat the small stuff.
It's true.
And a long time ago, I was reading some book, some motivational book. And I'm like, Austin, you have to read this I'd like you to read this motivational book.
Was it the highly effective habits of a teen or something?
No, it was about the guy who was dying, and you know the story. He tells us like if he could look back. And
Oh yeah,
like,
it had a little rocket ship on the book.
yeah,
I remember that. You made me read part. Like I think I read it.
Ask them if they know what it is.
You know the book? It's a
The
yeah.
guy who's dying, and he went to a university, and they did a video on it, like the things you should do in life or things you shouldn't do in life.
Yeah.
There's a rocket ship on it. Anyway, it's a big book.
I remember that
So
though.
I think I bribed, let's be clear, I bribed Austin to read it. Like, I don't know, something. I give him something to do it. But one of the chapters was on, like, just letting his kids just paint the wall.
Oh my God, I really got you on that one.
And there used to be these little, like, pink flowers, and they were so cute.
There were like hibiscus Hawaiian flowers
They
on
were-
every panel of the room. They were
they were-
custom hand painted from the
They were-
previous owners.
They were beautiful.
They were beautiful.
And I thought, oh, if we ever sell the house, and I really thought when we bought this house, this would be our last house, but just, you know what, we kind of outgrew it, and we are moving on up. But anyway, so I was like, you know what, Austin? And he read that book, and he goes, Mom, I want to paint the walls. And I was like, no, you can't, because of resale. So we went round and round and round, and so I felt really bad, because he's such a good debater. So what we had to do is what?
Sorry, I'm just laughing at that. That's funny.
So he ended up getting like a whiteboard type of wall, and I just wish I would have just let him just freaking go crazy on the walls.
Yeah.
Because he's brought it up, that in lunch meat, many times.
Yeah, the lunch meat
But
story's wild.
I'm sounding awful.
No, you're not. You're being a good mom.
Okay.
At the end of the day, I was able to live my dreams. In college, I just took Sharpies to the entire wall.
Yes, you did. Oh, and I paid for that.
Yay! So you did. Yay! It worked out in the end. Yay! It worked out
The lunch meat
great.
goes crazy. Woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
That's
Woo!
good.
Woo!
That's nice. This is my closet and my mom's closet. Check these out.
Let me tell you one of Austin's best projects ever. Look at
Oh my God! Here's an art piece I made in ceramics, guys. This is the Cryclops. I actually made this as a senior in high school. This is a full pottery vase made out of ceramics. It's a Cryclops. He's got a uvula and everything that's 3D and teeth, and he's got these eyeballs. And you can fill him up with water. And what makes him a Cryclops is, one, he's sad, but two, I made a little pinhole right here. So if you fill him up to the top, it slowly leaks, and his eyelid will fill with water, and it will slowly drip water. He's a Cryclops. He's not only a little ceramic guy, but he's also functional. So it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. That's what I made in high school, ceramics right there. It's one of my favorite things I've made for sure.
Elvis.
Oh yeah, you gotta show them Elvis. Elvis is critical to my childhood.
Hold on, I gotta take your gripe. Elvis.
Beautiful. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Let me just boopity boop. All right, cool. Get that off the screen. And take 2. 1, 2, 3. Whoop! Hey, look, my childhood animal, Elvis. Let's tell the story of Elvis really quick. You want to tell the story of Elvis?
So, for some reason...
Anomaly says hi, Austin's mom.
Hi.
That's nice.
Hi, says Elvis.
Let's tell the story of
So,
Elvis.
Elvis is... Austin broke his elbow really
Like
bad.
kindergarten.
Yeah, I was going to have surgery. And so our neighbor bought this for him, and at that time, everything Austin liked was named Elvis. And so
That's
we
true.
named him Elvis. And this dog went through surgeries. He is the dog. This is the childhood stuffed animal of all times, Elvis.
Yeah, and so this dog went through childhood surgeries with me.
Yeah.
I broke my elbow, like I shattered my elbow. It was like a bad thing. He went into surgery with me.
you,
This dog went into surgery with me,
yeah.
which is real fun.
Oh my gosh. And then, I don't want to break this out too much. Remember that?
The Vuvuzela? I made a Vuvuzela out of a, like a gramophone. I made my, 2000, there it is. Yeah. That might have to be our new follow sound. That's a pretty good song. We got an artist in the building. Hold on, can I play it really quick? The way you're supposed to? I'm gonna give it a try. Yeah, that's the way you're supposed to. That's the way you're supposed to. Alright, so, what year was it? The World Cup, 2010, I think it was? Vuvuzelas became very popular. I have a video on YouTube called Vuvuzela's Greatest Hits.
There you go.
Which this is the Vuvuzela we use. As you can see, we actually sawed off like a gramophone or some sort of old record player. So this is a sawed off like record player.
This is when you were doing
YouTube. A lot of YouTube.
Okay, and there's stuff I don't want to say because it's illegal.
Oh, what was I doing? Oh, spray paint graffiti?
Yes.
That was actually...
Yeah,
this
no, I bought...
This was before that.
I bought him cans. Oh, it's for an art project.
making
Oh,
art.
and I'm so stupid enough
It's a
to
class
go,
project.
Okay.
It's a class project.
I'm like, how many cans do you need, Austin?
One of each color, please.
Why are these in your back of your trunk, Austin?
Great question. I need to do art on the go. So we duct taped it with this nice tie-dye duct tape, which is sweet. And it actually worked. Let's see if it still does. Yeah, it works.
Nice.
I played the trumpet in
It
fifth
says try
grade.
it
That's
again,
the
try it
only way
again.
to
So
play
it says try it again.
It works. It still works. It's functional.
Yes.
Let me see. Beautiful. All right, let me drop this here.
Oh,
Bloop. Huh?
about this.
Oh, yeah, I do need that.
Baller. We're gonna rub him for luck.
Yeah.
His tummy for luck. The fatty.
Beautiful.
What is this?
I didn't even know you could get tie-dye duct tape. Well, turns out the future is beautiful because you can. You absolutely can.
Hey, Bobby, can we take that light holder fixture thingy for Austin in his room?
Yeah, they have duct tape in like every pattern in 2018. Anything else in my room we need to do? Oh, really quick, I jumped on the bed and hit my head on these lights so many times. Just something to think about.
Yeah,
These are original 1938 lighting fixtures. I'm trying to think anything else secret in this house. In this room. Anything wild or unique or we gotta talk about it. We've won a couple awards. We're an award-winning family. Just
How about
something to think about.
the candle wax that used to come here?
Oh, the candle wax in the floor?
Yeah. Remember, it's gone now. This is
It's gone now. But yeah, sometimes you gotta melt a candle into the carpet. There's no crime there.
Let's just say this room smelled a little herbal in college.
Listen, I loved a good pack of incense. You gotta clean the room out with some
Shut
sage.
off your lights, you
I guess I was. Hold on. All right. Man, Sears stuff holds up, they're saying. Also, my mom got a Soda Stream. How is it?
You know what? I can't really nail it. First of all, the one they showed you is like amazing, but I'm having a hard time figuring out how to do it well and do it right. So when it's done right, it's amazing. But it's like I'd say 1 in 3 opportunities does it really work the way I want it to work.
Yeah.
And they make it look so easy and kind of sucks because I drink this.
Soda Stream really does make it look easy.
I drink crazy a lot of water, and sometimes it blows up. You know what? We can do one right now.
What is it? I've never done it. A quick Soda Stream?
Yes.
On stream?
Oh.
That's exciting.
Okay, hold on.
Soda what? wait, sorry, they're saying, wait, it blows up? What do you mean? It's also, she says, can you teach me how to use a Soda Stream by chance?
Ladies and gentlemen, when you're doing a soda stream, you want to make sure you use your own filtered water. Now, there's a line here, and I'm assuming that line is it's not a white line, but it's a dark line. And it's designed for...
I got it. It's good. It's good.
It's so you fill it up, hold up, wait a minute.
Takes a second. Water filling stream.
Healthy water.
Thrilling.
See this line right there? I think that is the line.
That's perfect. Alright, let's get some soda popping over here.
Okay, so I'm gonna I'm gonna push it.
Is that a Brita fridge? No, it's a Whirlpool. Sorry, my guy.
Hold up, Holmes. I'm gonna level up.
I'm gonna.
Cherry in here.
I'm also gonna start my soda stream if that's okay. I'm gonna start my soda stream over here. Perfect.
One of those too.
Would you like a soda stream as well?
Yeah. Let me do this one first.
Okay.
We have to pack. You guys.
That's fair.
Might have to help us. So I'm thinking, there's a line right here that might work. So then I go like this. I put it in here. It makes me nervous. And you click.
That's a
all
little
the way
scary.
down. Yeah, and I get stay back. Watch. So you push.
Stay back.
See how it pushes back?
It fights back.
2.
Whoa.
See the bubbles go up. 3. Oh my gosh. Hold on.
Scary.
4.
Whoa. Is the future? Oh, that's. I feel like it's gonna explode. I feel like we're doing Coke and Mentos like in a machine.
6. Okay, ready? Watch. Come here. Watch the fog.
That's terrifying. Is there mist? Beautiful. Can I try it? What is that?
Actually worked. Right?
People in the chat are saying, I'm closing my eyes. This is terrifying. Soda is popping. It's good.
I got it. It worked because you were watching, but if you weren't watching...
It explodes, yeah. Stay tuned for next time we try the soda stream. All right. Anything else upstairs? Fun thing. I remember... Not really confessions, more of a remembrance of remember when the TV wasn't flat and we had a big honking TV over here and it was just massive.
I remember that because on Valentine's Day, first of all, I loved holidays. So for Groundhog's Day, we would eat like brown food, and we'd have Martin Luther King Day, chicken a la Martin Luther King, and we would have holidays. But my favorite part is on Valentine's Day, that big TV. I remember setting
massive TV right here.
love songs, and we would dance as a family.
The annual Valentine's family dance.
And I would
we would literally all three of us had to be in arms dancing. It wasn't like a 1v1. It was the whole family in tripod format just dancing.
Growing up with us, I celebrated every time I could celebrate, I celebrated in this house. So those were the nice.
My mom was the queen of decorating for holidays. Thank you so much.
I'll make sure it's not poisonous.
You gotta check. Make sure it's not poisonous.
All right, it could be. Hold on.
Beautiful. Herrera wants to know if you ever did stomp the yard dancing in the house. Here's the thing. My parents sleep directly down below. So even if you just walk normal, it sounds like stomp the yard down there. But check this out. Can you hold this really quick?
Yo.
I gotta show you the special planks of wood that don't make noise.
Yeah, I want to know.
If we stand over there, I'll show you. So,
Show them the normal ones.
let's flip it around.
Oh.
There you go.
Good.
So back in the day, if I needed to get up to get a snack or something, but I don't want to wake up my parents, or if I'm just trying to leave the front door, if you hold on to this and swing around and stand right here, there's like a very solid piece of the ground that doesn't make noise, right here, and then kitchen.
You know, you look like a cat burglar.
Sometimes you gotta. If you don't want to wake up mom and dad, just go like this.
Wow.
And that's it.
That's
That's how
impressive.
I get by without waking you guys up.
That is very impressive.
That was it.
That's impressive.
Just because I was being considerate, no other reason.
Super nice.
Just consideration. That's all.
So you want to check out the rest of the house?
I think we gotta. Sounds good to me.
Yep. And then we gotta pack some stuff. So.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do it.
That's fair. Yeah, we can just finish out this house tour, and then we could pack it up and go get some food.
Come on down. Yeah, we're gonna.
I think we're gonna be just finishing up the house tour here, chat. Thanks for hanging out with us. This has been so fun, giving you like an actual peek into my growing up, my childhood, and where I lived.
Little Austin and our wedding.
We're out of here like tomorrow, so I just wanted to show the people on the last day possible. This is where I grew up. This is my parents getting married in Hawaii. Very, very cool.
Yours was exciting.
Very, very cool.
Look at the moo-moo.
Look at that. Oh, a cat. We have a cat. It's my parents' room. There it is. Hi, kitty cat. This is Moo Moo because she looks like a cow. She joined our family when I was a freshman in high school. She's always been very shy, but she's a nice cat.
Kiki. Kiki. Say hi to everybody. Kiki.
Moo Moo. When you say her name, she'll meow, right? Moo Moo. Mimi. Yeah, she's gonna lay down. She's gonna do a nice lay down.
Say hi to her.
She's a good cat. Mimi! See? It works. And then she also does this cool thing where she wants to be pet, but she also wants to pretend she's gonna bite you. She wants to pretend she's gonna bite you, and then she doesn't. It's great. Yeah, it's a wild cat. Here's a picture of me when I was tiny. Little tiny human Austin with his hair looking nice.
I know. I dressed you very well, by the way.
It's a good
Austin
kid.
hated this picture.
This is my least favorite picture, and I just explained to my
Why?
mom recently. That's not realistic. So when I take a picture, I want it to be authentic and real. The photographer came over, and he took a utensil to my head and parted my hair like I'm Coconut Head from Ned's Declassified School Survivor Guide. I look stupid. This is not the real me. I always had my hair freshly swooped, and if it was over the eye, that was the look, photographer man. How dare you change my hairstyle? This is inauthentic and not who I am. Anyways, it's a nice family photo. I made this for my mom for Valentine's Day in I think 2nd grade, and I spelled angel wrong, which is cool. It says Valentine, very fun to be around, angle, loving, excellent mother, never leaves me behind, the best mother in the whole wide world, I love you, not boring, and extraordinarily nice. Isn't that nice? Nice little Valentine that my mom kept in a little frame forever.
It's that good. Oh, what's this? This is
Where is that? I actually have no idea where that's from.
No, this is one. We bought this on our first year anniversary, or one of our anniversaries, and he is amazing.
Where were you?
Hawaii. And every time we come home, every time we go to Hawaii, this is what Bob got married in, and these are all like the shells from all the Hawaii trips. This is from the Hawaii Marathon, the Honolulu Marathon.
That's awesome.
Which we ran twice.
My mom, yeah, if you didn't know, my parents run marathons daily, pretty much. Daily.
Oh gosh, you want to see how cool I am?
Yeah, let's see how cool you are. Oh, my mom got the Beats by who? By Dre?
Yeah.
Incredible. Incredible. You got a big floppy hat in case you need it.
No, this is severe. This is serious.
Oh, that's not floppy. That hat's not flopping. That's just serious hours. That's beautiful. All right, now let's check out, whoa, I haven't seen this. This is beautiful. What is this?
Bob won an award.
Of course Bob won an award.
Show this sweet picture you
Now
sent
this
us
is a sweet picture. This is a picture that's not me from middle school looking embarrassing. This is a really nice picture from our Thanksgiving cruise this past year. A nice one. A real nice one. Anything else? Anything else? Blah, blah, blah.
So this is
My parents' bathroom.
Austin likes to take shower here.
I like to take showers in here because, first off, if you look at the floor, this is where I shaved my college mustache, right here. If you look at the floor, it actually goes deeper. So I actually can put my head underneath the shower curtain thing. So, in this one, I don't have to struggle as hard to be,
So you could lean against the wall and sleep and take a shower?
yeah. No, I don't have to, duck to wash my hair, which is fun.
Hey, I have 2 little pictures. Do you want to take with you?
Which will, let me see what we got.
I have two little pictures, Austin. Now that we're moving, I think maybe you want to put them in your room. Would you like to take them?
I guess so.
Okay.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Wow. That's art.
From Lululemon.
You said pictures, not masterpieces.
And this one.
You said pictures.
This would go great in your room.
That could go great right behind me on stream. A beautiful picture of my mom.
This is one of the Lululemon ambassador.
You said little pictures, right? They're a little bigger than I thought.
Little. They're just little pictures. Just a little something to take home with you.
Yes, of course.
Don't you think those are fun?
That's that. Wow, look at my mom balling. The first Lululemon?
I was the first Lululemon ambassador. And
The first, boys.
And also, well, the big thing was this was the international face for running.
Damn right.
All over the website.
And you're still running.
Yeah, that's back in the day. Back in the day.
That's great. Fun side story. You see this clock? It's spray painted gold, and you know why? Because I was Flavor Flav in 8th grade for Halloween, and this is the clock that swang around my neck. And that is true.
Austin was never normal for Halloween.
Fun fact, I've never bought a costume. Ever.
No, he was like Elvis one year. He was an old man one year. We were.
I was a Rubik's Cube.
And thing two, when Bob was Cat in a Hat. He was also, who's the You Can Hear Me Now dude?
The Verizon guy
Verizon
in
guy.
7th grade. I was
Yeah,
Willy Wonka in
he was
6th grade.
He was always super creative.
You got
And then,
it.
do you want to show him?
Yeah,
show
boy.
Show him your height.
This is my height chart.
And then your
I want Bob to explain this one. This is amazing. So here's my height chart from 2007. I got a little taller, and we stopped in 2013. But your boy got tall overnight type scenario. Let's take a peek at this. So, I'm gonna flip it back. Whoa, wait, hold up, wait. Floop. There we go. My birthday, 2007. I'm in 7th grade. That's how tall I was. Let's just compare how tall I am now. That's how tall I was in 7th grade. Check this out. So, between my birthday, 2007, and yeah, exactly. January, February, March of 2008, I grew this much. And then 2008 happened, and I just started blowing up here. Between March and December, I had grown like a sizable chunk. And then 2008 happened. This is 3 months later. And then 3 more months. And then
Bones would hurt.
literally 1 month. This is a month of growth here. That's nuts.
Your bones, your legs hurt.
My legs legitimately hurt. Within 6 months, I went from here to here, and this is the size of my hand. It's like, it was pretty substantial. I shot up freshman year. It happened. It really happened. And then I slowed down, and then, hey.
Tell me your Wall of Fame.
Oh, God, I forgot about this. Welcome to the Austin Dodge Wall of Fame. As an only child, you gotta have a Wall of Fame.
It starts up here.
Wow. Day one.
What a fatty he was.
Day one. And then we got to 2 years old. A nice little 2 years old. And then your boy got the bowl cut, looking real good for the 3. Then we came through with everyone's favorite, age 4. 5, I'm starting to do business. 6, I'm starting to make deals. And that's it.
Then every kid has a pony picture.
Every kid has, oh my God, I need to change my profile pictures on everything to these. This is the best. Patty's watching. Nice one. Hi.
Patty.
This is great. This is,
I like this one.
this is
yeah.
absolutely, I need to do something with this. This is cowboy me. This is, I've always been a cowboy at heart, and you can see it in these pictures. Honestly beautiful. Honestly beautiful. And then we got me playing with some leaves,
Tree hugger.
doing whatever, just hugging trees, and nothing's new. Nothing's new.
This is right before you broke your
This is
elbow.
preschool. I was in preschool
Literally,
doing some
that's when you broke
nonsense.
your elbow like that week.
Yeah, I was playing hide and seek, and I got knocked over, which is fun. Okay, this is great. This is my hand in kindergarten, and this is my dad Bob's hand in kindergarten. Right next to each other, 1969 and 2000.
This is Austin.
That's beautiful.
He was the best dressed soccer player.
I did a good job. We got good old
He's
soccer. I'm focused as heck. Look at that focus. You can still see that face when I'm focusing, and there we go. And then Austin Dodge was on the Dodgers, boys. And he's running. In fact, he's running so fast, he's not even making expressions. And he's also listening. He's also listening. And he's also scooping up ground balls. And he's making plays. He's absolutely making plays. And then he continued to make plays in 4th grade on the Angels. Look at this professional. He's about to catch it. About to catch it. All right. That's nice. We got Bob's Wall of Fame. Bob did an Ironman. Shout out to Bob. Here's my awards in high school. Laguna Beach High School 2008 Frosh Soft Football Scholar Athlete. Not only did I play football poorly, but I got great grades. Laguna Beach High School 2009 Junior Varsity Boys Golf Courtesy Award. I won the Courtesy
What's that
Award,
mean?
boys. That means I was the most courteous on the team. That's real. So, basically,
So like etiquette.
it was legitimately the Etiquette Award.
That's Bob's
Yeah, I won the Courtesy
That's
Award.
actually cool. I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
I won the Courtesy Award. I was
never
considered the
remember
most
that.
courteous player on the team.
Yeah, but you and Ryan used to screw
I
up
goofed
so
around.
bad.
Well, that's why they couldn't give me the You're Good at Golf Award, so they gave me the You're Courteous Award. And I was courteous. I tried to be courteous. And then we got Orange Coast League champions, Frosh Soft. I don't remember winning anything. That's cool. Shout out to winning. Yeah, I don't remember winning. That's cool. I was busy chilling. I don't remember winning.
These are all golf clubs.
Dodger or an Angel? That's a good point. That's crazy. And then we just got like storage stuff. We got a scale right here. Let's do it. Let's find out live. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Golf LaFleurs on. Shout out Tyler the Creator. So how much your boy weigh with a selfie stick? 169? Yeah! That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right. Is that an Emerson Mom shirt? Where'd you see that? There is. You have an Emerson Mom shirt, right?
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
I have a lot of those.
That's amazing. Oh, Aunt Patty was asking if this one was. That's not
Oh,
Emerson.
I
It was
do
just
have one.
purple. Yeah.
I do have one that's Amazon. This
That's
is
fine.
Schwinn.
Golf clubs. I have my high school golf bag back there. That's my high school golf bag. I think you're supposed to give it back at the end of the season, but also, hey,
Donation.
mine now.
Wasn't so courteous, was he?
Yeah, I guess I was courteous. I fooled him. I got him with the courteous award, and then I ran off. I did the race with my golf bag. Whew.
He's waiting for us.
That's amazing. Oh, kitty cat. Ooh. Hello.
Say Mimi.
Hello.
Say Mimi. Say Mimi.
What a nice cat. And there's a lighthouse. You gotta love a good lighthouse. Anything else? I'm feeling like we pretty much told all the secrets and all the stories. I think we gotta ask Bob. Hi, Moo Moo. Mimi. She's loving it. She's saying hi to the people. What a cute cat they're saying. There she go. There she go. She likes to fight. This is all fun for her. She's loving it.
She'll come back.
She comes right back. What was your best hiding spot as a kid? Ooh, that's a great question.
That's a great question.
Look at this nice little cat action. Cat action.
Where's your best
There
hiding
it
spot,
goes.
Austin?
I'm trying to think. Probably the best hiding spot actually was across the street. I built stairs. Did I ever tell you about how I built stairs across the
No,
street?
but I remember when freaking Donnie fell out of the tree and like,
Donnie broke his ankle. He fell out of the tree across the street and broke his ankle. Woohoo!
Hurt. Can you take
He was like, I'm just gonna jump because it's funny. And it was until he broke his ankle. Best hiding spot across the street, I actually used a shovel, and me and this neighbor kid who would come down from Oregon, we took a shovel and I built an actual staircase into the wall. Like not into the wall, into the dirt. There was a dirt hill, a big dirt hill, and I built stairs. And these stairs led to a bush in which you would stand, you could hang out behind the bush. Did we do anything weird or bad or illegal? Legitimately, no. Like, actually, no. We just wanted a hangout spot. I never did anything there, but that was it. That's where I was hiding. If anyone's got any questions, feel free to ask in the chat. Listen, they're saying that's a good cat, but they're saying Mr. Cat's also a good cat. How did Mr. Cat and Moo Moo get along? He stayed here for like a quick second, right?
Not so much.
They weren't friends?
No, they weren't friends.
Not so much buddies.
No.
What was it like?
Mr. Cat terrorized Moo Moo.
Yeah, he's a big boy. Moo Moo's she's a little scaredy cat.
This big, and Moo Moo's about this big.
That is true.
And she was scared the whole time of the Mr. Cat because he wanted to dominate, and he did. He dominated.
That's amazing.
Worked out good because now he's got a new owner in Austin, and he loves it.
Yeah, I think
Worked out good.
At first he was like, "Oh hi," and then he was like, "Oh, I'm the alpha cat."
I am the
And
alpha.
then he just was like,
He would
beast.
he would go and lay where Moo Moo would lay, take over that
Just like
spot.
piss her off. He
Yeah.
would do what she would do.
Sometimes you gotta. Yeah, that's Mr. Cat for you. That's classic Mr. Cat. Oh, let's show the people really quick. I think this is a good way to end it. Unless do you have any other secret stories or anything you think we should tell the people? So I'm trying to think if there's anything in the
First
house.
time we came here, we lay on the
Oh
floor.
my God.
We lay on the floor, and we're so tired.
It's the first night we moved in. I'm like barely 5th grade.
We're so tired. We're laying on the floor. And we're like, oh my gosh, we're gonna sleep on the floor. We're just too tired to even make our bed. And Austin says, "So when you guys die, do I get this house?"
Listen, I didn't know what I was saying. I was in 5th grade, and it was not a morbid question. It was an honest
And
question.
now we say, "Oh, Austin, you get our new place." And what are you saying?
Well, I'm gonna say, if I do inherit the house, you guys are gonna be 150 by the time I get there because you run so much. I'm gonna be getting that house in 2095, so it's gonna be a long time.
Austin, anything in here from Austin?
The only thing I could think, the only thing I was thinking was your little car accident.
What about it? Oh yeah, you want to tell a story of my car accident?
Austin got in a car accident.
Yeah, baby, woohoo!
And
Oh, let me grab this. This is a great story. Woohoo! Car accident,
and his mom was out of town.
right?
So I get a call, and he's on the middle of the freeway still, sideways. And he calls me and says, "I got in an accident, what do I do?" And so I got in the car and drove down there, and it all worked out. Nobody was hurt. It was okay. Car was a little hurt, but Austin wasn't. None of the people were hurt. And then Austin decided to put it on Facebook.
YouTube. I was doing a second
YouTube.
channel vlog.
YouTube.
A good old second channel vlog.
That's right.
And you know your boy had to come through with the all caps, "I crashed my car." And guess who's a subscriber of my second channel?
It says crazy car crash.
Oh yeah, it says crazy car
So
crash, all
I
caps. I'm glad you remember.
I'm gone all weekend at a conference, and Monday I'm flying back, and I'm just trolling Austin's social media. Which, by the way, I totally used to troll your social media because you were so stupid in junior high to open up on my phone and never shut it down. So I went in and I saw all your stuff. Ha!
Very
Take that
cool.
with you.
Nice.
And
Invasion of privacy. Yeah. Woohoo. Yeah.
No.
That's fair.
No,
I'm in 8th grade. That's fair.
He would go on and he would do stuff, and then he never locked out, and I never told you. And you would come home from school, and I'd be like, "How was your day today?" And you'd be like,
Fine.
"Fine." I'd be like, "Anything you want to talk about?" because I knew because I was able to access his account on everything he was doing.
Whoops. That happens sometimes.
I never
I
did
think
that.
I'm just
Just so you
fussing.
know.
Yeah, no, yeah, Bob, never.
But I discovered it in Colorado. I'm like, why is mine not switching back? I'm like, this is Austin's, and that's when I found out that girl Nate Gaten was such a tramp.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Ew.
And I remember you had dinner.
Oh,
and
no,
you
no,
and-
no,
you and
I'm
Nick
so scared.
Can I say Nick or no?
Yeah, you guys fine.
So you and Nick come to the table, and I'm like, so what's going on? And you're like,
Yeah, we got in trouble.
I never told you that I knew knew anything specific. I never told you where I got the reference, but I never shut that account down. I just would check in.
With my Gmail. Dang, my mom's in the email. It's beautiful. Sometimes you got it. I don't blame you.
Yeah,
I don't blame you at all.
I would say, is there anything you want to talk to me about? And you'd be like, oh.
I left it open. I would say it's my fault. It was my fault.
It was your fault.
I gave you access.
So from time to time, and I thought, should I shut this down?
It was
I'm
fair.
like,
There you
no.
go.
It's my fault.
I'm not gonna because, but then anyway, so long story short, where are we back?
Yeah, so
then
crazy car accident.
So then I am in like Philadelphia, or no, Chicago, and I'm flying home, and I'm trolling his accounts because that's how I check in. And you don't do that stuff anymore, so I don't, unfortunately, I don't get to see you very much.
I don't do anything but Twitch.
So I would check, and I said, crazy car accident. I'm like, what? And it's Austin on the side of the freeway, like sideways, his friends, Coldy totaled car, and his dad, Bob, is talking to the cops.
Yay!
On the phone, and I said, Bob, hey Bob, what's going on? Oh, nothing.
Oh, nothing. How's the weekend?
How's the weekend? Good. Anything happen? Nope, not really. I go, really? Because I'm watching YouTube right now, and it says crazy car crash, and you're talking to the police, and the car's sideways, and Tyler's there. I'm sure it's Tyler's fault.
Tyler Shar, of course.
Yeah. Anyway, so he's like,
Classic Tyler
he screams,
and
Austin.
Donovan.
He goes, Austin, did you put this on YouTube? He's like, you're a bonehead.
Gotta
Don't-
monetize your mistakes.
Don't put that on YouTube.
Monetize your
That's
mistakes.
classic, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I feel like I'm such a bad mommy. On
No,
this.
not at all.
No.
You're being a good mom. Absolutely being a good mom.
No, that was the only time I've ever.
The people are impressed.
I think that was the only time I've ever. But you know what he was the king of? So we would say, dude, you gotta shut down your technology, and you used to get.
Yeah, of course I'm not gonna do that.
Super pissy. So we'd be like, okay, Austin, oh yeah. Then he'd always sneak it. So we're like, okay, we're gonna cut it down to 10. And Bob's like, we're not gonna cut it down to 10. He's gonna turn in his computer and his phone. Okay. So what does he do? His Game Boy.
I got a PSP, baby. It's a PSP.
Yeah. So we.
It's great.
Stupid, we didn't even know we could go.
Yeah, got
I
him.
think it was something where we were looking for something under the bed. I'm like, what is this? And it was all all
PSP. It was great.
So that's how we got around that one.
Yeah, you can still do everything you wanted. It was great. It was good stuff.
And you did. Till probably
Yeah.
2 in the morning. We wondered why-
Yeah, later. Definitely later. I gotta be honest, in high school, when I did have my MacBook, I was staying up till like 5 a.m. Like, I legitimately was staying up till 5 a.m. and sleeping in school.
I had to drag you in the back.
That's true. I would get like 3 hours of sleep freshman year. It's crazy, but it's true. And a lot of kids do that. Kids stay up late, and like, kids' brains are wired to stay up later,
That's what it
which is a bummer because they gotta wake up before parents do.
I think we gave you a computer for 8th grade graduation, and that was like
And that's when I started making YouTube videos, and everything got better. Is what you're saying, right?
3 hours of sleep.
Yeah, that's when I started getting less sleep. That's true. That's true.
I would come in and we'd do dance parties, and I'd say hi to all your friends, and it was so.
Because I was on Blog TV. I was streaming on Blog TV.
So weird. I walk in and be like, hey, my mom's in here. Hey, so and so. Hey, so and so. And we'd talk to people, and it was so crazy. And then
It was a lot of fun.
people would show up at my house when it was time for VidCon. Like I'd be like, oh, I get you, and that was kind of fun. But I think what I'm gonna miss most about this house is I remember coming home when Austin would come home, and all his friends would be like a bunch of dead bodies on the floor.
We would just die on the floor. It was
I
great.
had to step over people.
They all hung out here. That was
They all
great.
hung out here.
This was the center spot for all the action with my friend group, actually.
That was great.
Pretty beautiful. At the end of the day, a lovely house. We even got a little car hiding up there. It's nice. I see it. We got a little car up there.
Watch out.
I see it. There. And a little car hiding on the
And I
balcony.
think the big thing is like we love this house because at the high school the people could come here, and then also, this was a safe place, and a lot of people would come here, and it was just our house was always open. It was always loud. It was always fun,
Right.
and it was a great place for Austin to grow up. I'm really, I was very sad to finally do the final sale because I feel like I'm shutting a chapter of being a mommy, and I loved Austin so much, and I loved Austin's. Watching Austin grow up is such a pleasure and an honor. But I have to tell you that I think we're going to have more memories moving forward, and it's going to be great. But this house was very, very, very special. It was a
Yeah.
really special time. So Austin, thanks for being such a great kid.
Thank you for being a
Having
great mom and a great dad. It was a great house for a great family.
And
There you go. I like it.
You were,
Yeah.
There you go.
you were a good kid.
I was a good kid.
We're
He was a
grateful.
good kid.
The next house will be baller. So get ready, Mama D Live. We're gonna stream from there. And,
Yeah. It's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah.
It's gonna be beautiful.
Very cool.
Yeah. At the end of the day, I was thinking about the stream driving up today and thinking, am I gonna be sad? Is this gonna be a stream that makes me sad because I'm like showing off my childhood house and moving out? But at the end of the day, honestly, I feel more grateful that I got to live here and experience this wonderful space. Yeah, like my mom said, we got more memories to make in the future. That's gonna be happening at our new house, and it's gonna be great. And I'm grateful for the time we had in here. But thank you, house. That's really it.
And no more pineapples.
Oh man, you want to tell the pineapple story really quick?
Just really quick.
Really quick, last story, bonus story.
Austin at one point was being bullied and severely bullied, and these kids would run, these little cross country kids would run by, kind of like what's that movie, the kid
Juno.
Yeah,
Literally, you said, what's that movie? Juno. Gotcha.
Our
Done.
kids would go by and they would say terrible things or awful, and I was just getting so sick of it. So finally, the principal of the school, who loved Austin, said, "Doris, you're a college softball player. Why don't you just chuck a pineapple at him?" And I just said, I said, if I chuck a pineapple at someone, I will literally knock their head off because I'm a D1 player.
True.
I did think about it and I fantasized about it. So I literally went to the store and bought a pineapple and put it in the center of the table.
That
I
is
told
real.
Austin, if they don't knock it off, I'm going to chuck this at their head. And then anytime I went on the road, before I'd leave a big pineapple on the center table. I'd go,
Right here.
Yep,
Looking right out at the people, right where they would run.
And I would say, if anybody gives you a hassle, you just throw this pineapple at them.
Full permission.
So that, full permission. Yeah, and I remember going into the principal's office going, if this guy does one more thing, our son's going to kick his, can I say bad words?
Yeah.
My son has permission to kick his ass because I just showed him how to fight.
Yeah. I was literally telling them the other day how you taught me how to punch. You were like, listen, don't fight. It's bad. But if anyone messes with you and you get in a situation, here's your technique.
I gave him.
It was like very responsible. You're like, don't start a fight. And of course, you knew who I was. I would
I
never.
knew-
I'm not a fighter.
I knew exactly.
But if it happened,
Nope.
I showed him exactly, and we told the principal we were ready. So we're ready, and we're totally okay with it.
really exciting and fun.
And we told the PE teacher, and he said, "I think I'll look the other way."
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, so but I think there's highs and there's lows in life, and even in the lows, it was a beautiful, wonderful time, and I'm super grateful because in the lows, that's when you realize what matters and what you're made of, and who's with you. And I think those were the hardest but the best times of our family.
Absolutely.
And so we leave her with such great memories, and our next memories will be great, and who knows what it'll look like.
It's a new chapter. It's just a new chapter.
That's what it is.
It's gonna be fun.
It's all good.
Yeah, thanks for raising me in such a beautiful house. I'm very grateful, and I love you both. You did a great job.
We love
We
you
love you
too.
too.
Yeah.
And we love the team.
We do love the
We
team.
do. And don't take any wooden nickels.
That's true. That's the advice of the century, Bob. Every single day in middle school and high school and forever still, there's one piece of advice. Don't take any wooden nickels. And can I get some true in the chat? Because that is true.
What did I say?
That was true. Make good choices. Yeah, we had the two phrases. Lots of love in the chat right now. Patty just donated a nice $1. Thank you, Aunt Patty.
Nice.
So let's end it out with the most iconic piece of our house, I think. An icon, a real icon outside here. This is one of the most notable things about my house. Let's end it off right here. This is what we call the giving tree, everybody. Now, it is really dark, but that's a beautiful palm tree. We got this great deck right here. It's absolutely beautiful. Just hang out here and listen to noises and check out stuff. And this is the giving tree. This is it right here. This is where this is the iconic tree of the house. At one point, my friend Lucky, Lucky, said that the top of the tree kind of looks like SpongeBob's house. And he was not wrong at all. I'll never forget this tree. I'll never forget this house. It's been good to us. Let's show them the painting and end it out. Do you want to say anything before we go?
Yeah, our kitties are in the painting.
Our cats from when we lived here are in the painting.
Yeah.
Really nice. Let's end it out with that.
People went to buy it, and we told them nope.
We're gonna need that painting. Yeah, it's critical. We got a painting of our house inside the house. Yeah. It's a great one. Let me flip this around here. Floop, floop. Anyway, really quick, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. This has been a great stream. Always nice. I read everybody's comments in the chat. Thanks for being really fun and nice. I'm gonna be highlighting this one, so if you're watching this in the future, could we get some hell yeah in the chat? It's gonna be fun. Thank you for hanging out with us. This has been a really nice, wholesome stream. Let's show you a real nice painting to end it out here. Not everybody has a painting of their house inside their house, and this is ours.
Memorializing the kitties.
This is it. Not only is this our house, but we got the little kitty cats right over here. We got Vanilla, TC, and Magnum in the picture.
So it's like,
Honestly beautiful.
it's like a Russian doll. It's a house within a house.
That's it. It's a house within a house. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you tomorrow on Play Noggin, and then I'll see you again on Monday on this channel. I love you guys a lot. I love my team, and see you later. Bye.